Hello everyone, welcome back to SP English Talk. Today we are discussing a very common problem. Many people study English for years. They know grammar, vocabulary, and rules. But when it's time to speak, they feel nervous and silent. So today, we'll understand why people are afraid to speak English, one point at a time.
Yes, Alex. Understanding the reason is the first step to overcoming the fear.
Emma, let's start with point 1.
The biggest reason people fear speaking English is the fear of making mistakes. Many learners think that if they say something wrong, others will laugh or judge them. Because of this fear, they prefer to stay quiet, even when they know the answer.
So the fear stops them before they even try.
Exactly. They focus more on being perfect than on communicating. But language is not about perfection. It is about expressing ideas.
That's true. Children also make mistakes while learning.
Yes. And they learn faster because they are not afraid. Mistakes help the brain understand what is right and wrong. If you never speak, you never improve.
So mistakes are actually helpful, not harmful.
Absolutely. Every fluent speaker was once a beginner who made many mistakes.
Now a question for you.
Are you afraid of making mistakes while speaking English? Yes or no?
Emma used the idiom no pain, no gain.
No pain, no gain means you must face difficulties to improve. Example sentence. Making mistakes while speaking English shows no pain, no gain.
Emma, what is the second reason people feel scared to speak English?
The second major reason is the fear of being judged by others. Many learners worry too much about what people will think. They feel others will call their English bad or weak.
So this fear creates pressure while speaking.
Yes. Because of this pressure, their mind goes blank. Even simple sentences feel difficult to say.
This happens a lot in classrooms and offices.
Exactly. People compare themselves with fluent speakers. They forget that everyone has a different learning speed.
That comparison reduces confidence.
Yes. Instead of focusing on communication, they focus on opinions. This fear slowly builds silence.
So how can learners handle this?
They must remember one thing. Most people are busy with their own problems. They are not judging you all the time. Confidence grows when you stop caring about negative thoughts.
That's a powerful mindset shift.
Speaking freely is more important than sounding perfect.
Now a question for you.
Do you stop yourself from speaking English because of people's opinions? Yes or no?
Emma used the idiom don't judge a book by its cover.
It means you should not judge someone without knowing them. Example sentence. Speaking English confidently reminds us not to judge a book by its cover.
Emma, what is the third reason behind this fear?
The third reason is overthinking grammar rules while speaking. Many learners try to translate every sentence in their mind. They focus too much on tenses, prepositions, and sentence structure.
That sounds confusing.
Yes, it slows down their thinking. By the time they decide what is correct, the moment is gone.
So their brain gets stuck.
Exactly. English speaking should be natural, not calculated. Fluent speakers do not think about rules while talking.
They just express ideas.
Yes, grammar is important, but it should not block speech. Overthinking creates fear, hesitation, and silence.
How can learners fix this?
They should practice thinking in English, not translating. Simple sentences spoken freely build fluency faster.
That reduces pressure.
Yes. Fluency comes when you stop overthinking.
Now a question for you.
Do you overthink grammar while speaking English? Yes or no?
Emma used the idiom go with the flow.
Go with the flow means speaking naturally without forcing rules. Example sentence. When I speak English freely, I go with the flow. Learning this habit helps learners speak confidently every day without fear or confusion.
This practice slowly turns English speaking into a comfortable daily skill.
Confidence grows with time.
Emma, what is the fourth reason people fear speaking English?
The fourth reason is lack of confidence due to past experiences. Many learners had bad experiences while speaking English earlier. Someone laughed at them, corrected them harshly, or ignored them.
That can really hurt confidence.
Yes, such moments stay in the mind for a long time. Even after improving, fear remains.
So past memories control present actions.
Exactly. The brain tries to protect itself from embarrassment. That protection turns into silence.
This happens especially in school and childhood.
True. Teachers or classmates sometimes focus on mistakes, not effort. As a result, learners associate English with fear.
How can they break this cycle?
They must forgive their past and start fresh. Every new attempt is a new chance. Confidence grows when positive experiences replace old ones.
That requires patience.
Yes, supportive environments help confidence return slowly.
Now a question for you.
Did a past experience make you afraid of speaking English? Yes or no?
Emma used the idiom let bygones be bygones.
It means forgetting past problems and moving forward. Example sentence. To speak English confidently, learners must let bygones be bygones.
Emma, let's move to the fifth reason.
The fifth reason people fear speaking English is limited vocabulary. Many learners understand English while reading or listening. But when they speak, words do not come easily.
So they know the meaning but cannot recall the word.
Exactly. This creates frustration and hesitation. They stop mid-sentence and lose confidence.
That must feel embarrassing.
Yes. Because of this fear, they avoid speaking situations. They believe their English is weak.
But vocabulary grows with usage.
Absolutely. Words become active only when spoken regularly. If you never use words, your brain forgets them.
So silence makes the problem worse.
Correct. Speaking helps vocabulary stay fresh. Using simple words is better than staying silent.
That sounds practical.
Yes. Fluency does not require big words. Clear communication matters more.
Now a question for you.
Do you avoid speaking English because words don't come to mind? Yes or no?
Emma used the idiom at a loss for words.
It means being unable to think of what to say. Example sentence. Without practice, learners feel at a loss for words while speaking.
Emma, what is the sixth reason people fear speaking English?
The sixth reason is the belief that English is only for smart people. Many learners think fluent English equals high intelligence. Because of this belief, they feel inferior.
So this mindset creates fear before speaking.
Yes. They think, I am not smart enough to speak English. This thought damages confidence deeply.
But English is just a language.
Exactly. Language is a skill, not a measure of intelligence. Anyone can learn English with practice.
Yet, society often links English with status.
True. People praise fluent speakers and ignore learners. This creates unnecessary pressure.
How can learners change this mindset?
They must understand one simple fact. English is a communication tool, nothing more. Making mistakes does not mean lack of intelligence.
That realization can be freeing.
Yes, confidence improves when learners stop labeling themselves. Believing in progress is more important than talent.
Now a question for you.
Do you believe English is only for intelligent people? Yes or no?
Emma used the idiom break the myth.
It means stopping a false belief. Example sentence. Learning English helps learners break the myth about intelligence.
Emma, what is the seventh reason people fear speaking English?
The seventh reason is fear of speaking in front of fluent speakers. Many learners feel nervous around people who speak English smoothly. They compare their own English with others.
That comparison creates pressure.
Yes, they feel their English is not good enough. This fear increases in offices, colleges, and social gatherings.
So they choose silence to avoid embarrassment.
Exactly. They think fluent speakers will notice every mistake, but this belief is mostly imaginary.
Fluent speakers were learners once too.
True. Most fluent speakers understand the struggle. They usually respect effort, not perfection.
So fear comes from self-doubt.
Yes. Confidence drops when learners underestimate themselves. Speaking slowly is better than not speaking at all.
That helps build courage.
Gradually, comfort increases with exposure. The more you speak, the less fear you feel.
Now a question for you.
Do you avoid speaking English around fluent speakers? Yes or no?
Emma used the idiom in the same boat.
It means everyone faces similar struggles. Example sentence. English learners realize they are in the same boat as others.
Emma, let's move to the eighth reason.
The eighth reason people fear speaking English is incorrect pronunciation. Many learners worry about how words sound when they speak. They are afraid others will not understand them.
So pronunciation becomes a mental block.
Yes. They hesitate before speaking every word. Sometimes they avoid speaking completely.
That fear reduces fluency.
Exactly. English pronunciation can be confusing. Some words are not spoken the way they are written.
That creates confusion for learners.
Yes. Learners fear being corrected again and again. This fear damages confidence.
But communication is still possible with imperfect pronunciation.
Absolutely. Most people understand the message, not the accent. Clear effort matters more than perfect sound.
So pronunciation improves with time.
Yes. Listening and speaking daily improves pronunciation naturally. Fear disappears when learners stop aiming for perfection.
Now a question for you.
Do you avoid speaking English because of pronunciation fear? Yes or no?
Emma used the idiom practice makes progress.
It means improvement happens step by step with practice. Example sentence. Speaking daily shows that practice makes progress in pronunciation.
Emma, what is the ninth reason people fear speaking English?
The ninth reason is the lack of a real-life English environment. Many learners study English only from books or classes. They rarely hear or use English in daily life.
So English feels unnatural to them.
Yes. Without regular exposure, speaking feels forced. They do not get enough chances to practice naturally.
That increases hesitation.
Exactly. When English is not used around them, fear grows. They worry about sounding strange or different.
This is common in non-English speaking countries.
True, people mostly speak their native language. English becomes only an academic subject.
So learners lack confidence in real conversations.
Yes. Language needs environment to grow. Without usage, fear replaces comfort.
How can learners solve this problem?
They can create their own English environment. Watching English videos, speaking with friends, and self-talk help.
That builds familiarity.
Yes. Regular exposure slowly removes fear.
Now a question for you.
Do you lack an English-speaking environment in daily life? Yes or no?
Emma used the idiom out of comfort zone.
It means doing something unfamiliar to grow. Example sentence. Speaking English daily pushes learners out of their comfort zone.
Emma, let's move to our final point.
The 10th reason people fear speaking English is waiting to be perfect. Many learners think they should speak only when they are fully ready. They wait for perfect grammar, perfect pronunciation, and perfect vocabulary.
So they keep delaying speaking.
Yes. This waiting period never ends. Because perfection in language does not exist.
That's true for any skill.
Exactly. People who speak confidently do not wait to be perfect. They improve by speaking, not by waiting.
But learners believe practice should come later.
Yes. They think first learning, then speaking. In reality, learning happens through speaking.
So waiting becomes the biggest obstacle.
Correct. Fear grows with delay. Confidence grows with action.
That's a strong message.
Speaking imperfectly today is better than staying silent forever. Small daily efforts lead to big improvement.
So the key is to start now.
Yes. Start speaking with what you know.
Now a question for you.
Are you waiting to be perfect before speaking English? Yes or no?
Emma used the idiom better late than never.
It means starting now is better than not starting at all. Example sentence. Speaking English today proves it is better late than never.
So today, we discussed 10 important reasons why people are afraid to speak English, even after years of study. From fear of mistakes to waiting for perfection, each point shows that fear is more mental than real.
Yes, Alex. The good news is that fear can be reduced step by step. English is not about being perfect. It is about being understood.
Exactly. Confidence grows when you start speaking, not when you stay silent.
Small daily efforts make a big difference over time. Everyone can speak English with regular practice and patience.
So don't let fear stop you anymore. Start speaking today with whatever English you know. Now, one last question for you.
Will you start speaking English without fear from today? Yes or no?
Emma used the idiom the first step is the hardest.
It means starting something new is difficult, but it becomes easier once you begin. Example sentence. Speaking English daily shows that the first step is the hardest.
That brings us to the end of today's discussion. We hope these points helped you understand why speaking English feels difficult for many learners.
Remember, fear is normal, but staying silent is a choice. You don't need perfect English to start speaking.
What you need is courage and consistency.
Speak a little every day, and confidence will follow.
Thank you for listening and learning with us.
Keep practicing, keep speaking, and keep believing in yourself.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.